I started out with my nephew. He has autism, and that got me started with it. And then I went with Ed learning more on how to coach different people, different disabilities. Now I have, I'd say about 50 different people with different disabilities, and love coaching them. It's good fun. So yeah, I love it. Going up to the Golf Ireland learning with, that was the first thing that got me going, and then I started practicing myself, going out with one arm practicing, sitting in a seat hitting the ball for somebody in a wheelchair. So I've just practiced it myself as well. So I know exactly what each individual is going through when they're hitting a shot. Well, the only difference is I have to just I'll source out what the disability the person has. So I know what I have to work with, what's different that I have to do. And other than that, it's the exact same kind of coaching, just different people have different swings in every side of life.
Hi, I'm Timmy. I had a stroke 4 years ago. I have a hand impairment and balance impairment. I used to always do a bit of hurling with my kids out in the yard, and after the stroke I wasn't able to throw up the ball and hit it, whereas when I was going out hitting a few balls with my kids, I could manage the golf ball because it was lighter, and it helped me get back into a bit of sport and doing something with my son, especially because he was that age that needed something being done. With my injury, I have to do things different ways. Today, what I'm doing with my hand on the club, even though it's only there for control, it might be different to tomorrow. I mightn't have the same grip, I mightn't have the same feel. It's a daily thing. I play the game for my head. I don't consider myself having a disability. I play just to get out, get fresh air, communicate with people, play with people, and people have been very good at taking me on board with them, because at the start it mightn't have been pretty to look at. I was playing with one hand only, and the ball might go behind me at times, but while it mightn't have been pretty, I was getting a lot from my head, and it was taking me away from my injury.
That's a good ball. That's more like it. With Timmy, he really has only the use of his right arm. So with that, we'd leave him with a stronger grip than I would with somebody who has the use of two arms, so he has more power in it. And he basically just bats it out a bit more than releasing it. Right, so keep the hands a little bit more relaxed. That's good, that's class. And you can see what we worked on in the last few weeks was getting more of a little divot with all these shots, giving him more height as well, getting the ball to come off the middle of the club face. There you go. Get in the hole, ball. And then because of his brain injury, we make sure he takes his time in between shots, not to be rushing him, because then he loses his focus. So you have to take your time in between shots, don't rush him. So the plan here then is he's going to be looking at a little pebble an inch behind the ball, and he's going to be hitting down into this sand good and hard. This is nowhere near like your pitch shot where you're just barely chipping it up. You have to hit this firm to get it to pop out. So you see where your club is stopping.
Yeah, I'm just going to
take the breather, yeah?
Yeah.
Take the rest. So with Timmy, because of the way his mind is, if he stays hitting and hitting, he loses complete focus. So he has to have a breather between shots. That way he's able to focus again. So it's just the way the brain works with Timmy. He needs a rest.
Part of my brain injury, I could lose concentration and forget how to take the shot. So when I go away, I talk to myself on what I have to do or what I haven't to do. Before, I'd stay pulling and trying to get there. You could have 10 shots lost on one hole. So if you walk away, think about it and come back to it.
The challenges are finding out each individual has a different disability, and it's to learn what can work for that. And that's why I think doing it yourself, you get to see yourself what somebody is going through. Like,
he's probably brought me down maybe 14, 15 shots in an 8-week period.
Oh, I get massive pride out of it. Like, you know, for Timmy to win the Stableford, so the kind of pride you get out of seeing these people doing well, or even one of the kids I have on Saturdays last year, he'd hit a shot and fall over and he would pick him up. This year, he's not fallen over. He's gotten stronger and stronger. All of those little things add up to, you know, you get great satisfaction.
My ambition is maybe someday get on an Irish team. My ambition is to be able to stay going out playing with people and enjoying myself, because like I can't socialise because of the noise in places, and I have a lot of things that I'd like to do. I find the golf is great. You're in a community going out playing with people, and as I said, everyone accepts me and I'm happy with that.
Going to the Golf Ireland thing was the first thing I did. That was the best thing I did. I absolutely recommend that for anybody to go. I went twice. I went 2 years in a row because just wanted to see was there any more follow on. Then when I'm going coaching somebody with a different disability, I know exactly what I'm working on. And it's really well worth it. I
would encourage people with all types of disability to consider playing golf. It's the one game in the world that you could go out and play the best person in Ireland, and because of the handicap system you can compete with that best person in Ireland. And there's no other game in the world. You go on a football field, you go on a hurling field, everyone that's the better fella will always come out on top. Where golf is, everyone has a chance.